Hi everybody, it's Ash. Excuse me. I am coming on here to give you an introduction and show you the face behind the camera. I asked you guys to ask me a few questions on things you guys would like to know about me. So here we go. And I'm going to let you know when I look down, I'm either looking at my phone to make sure that I am still in focus, and then also over to this side over here, I am looking at my paper so I don't forget anything. So I'm Ashley. I'm 28 years old and a mom of 3 biological kids, but I consider myself to have 4. So we'll go in oldest to youngest. So Chloe is not my biological daughter, but she is my niece, and I did help raise her, and she is going to be 20, I believe. So long story short, her mom and my brother were together for, I want to say 12 years, and so during that 12 years I had her every weekend and all summer long, and we built a really close bond. And then I have Hunter. He is going to be 12 in March. He's all boy, full of energy. And then I have my Emery. She is going to be 8 in February. And then I have Grayson, who will be 4 in February. I recently got married after 7 years of being with my significant other. His name is Brad, and he is so encouraging, and I just love him to pieces. We got married on March 31st, 2 days after my birthday, down in Key West, Florida, where my dad lives. The kind of crafting that I do is all sorts of different things, like I have a Cricut, so I work a lot with vinyl stuff and decals and custom made things. I recently got into card making. I feel like I'm not the best at card making, but everybody else says they like my cards. I did jewelry for several years. I started doing jewelry in high school. We'll get more into that later. I like to make chunky charms and woodwork, which you've seen on my channel. A big thing after my daughter was born, I started making little girls' headbands and bows. Other than that, I just like trying new things. I like challenging myself to try new things and make new things, and you know, why not? I have all this time and I'm so young, why not figure out more things that I'm good at? I had a friend ask me what our favorite family meal would be. I'd have to say white chicken chili. Yeah. Because I am allowed to only have certain foods because I am going through the process to have gastric bypass done, so high protein, no carbs. Not fun, but hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. She also asked me if I had any pets, and I do. I have 2 beautiful cats. My oldest one, who I call Fat, is Mia. She is, I want to say 9 years old, and she's just a lazy, grouchy cat, and I love every bit of it. And then I recently got a new kitten, and her name is Iris, and she's just this tiny little tiger. I have been crafting for as long as I can remember. I come from 2 very creative parents. My mom, you can show her a picture of anything and she can paint it, and she does a lot of woodwork, and throughout my entire life she was always going to craft shows, and she worked at a place called Linnea's Cake and Candy where they made cakes and wedding bouquets and just all kinds of stuff like that. Sometimes they even made wedding dresses and all that kinds of good stuff. And then my dad, he is just talented all the way around. He's my big inspiration. He is always encouraging me to do more with myself and is just supportive about everything. And he can do anything from plumbing to electric to building things to painting to everything, and he always has such amazing ideas. So in high school, we had a thing called 3D Arts and Crafts, which is where we basically, instead of taking a regular art class, we did pottery and jewelry and wire work and painting and building things and stuff like that. And it was something that I really wanted to do, but it cost a lot of money for us to do it, and my dad made sure that that was taken care of and for me not to worry. And that's when I got into my first craft show, was at the school. My 3D arts and craft teacher, sorry, said to me, Ash, I really like your wire work, your jewelry. I'd really like you to come to the craft show and make your jewelry and your wire work while people watch you. And so that's when I started doing craft shows, and I think I was 14 at the time. So yeah, that's a little bit about myself, and I know it's not much, and you guys probably have more questions, and I just want you guys to feel free to ask more questions. Don't be afraid to ask questions. I'm a stay-at-home mom for the fact that my youngest son, Grayson, was born 2 months early, and he is a special needs child. They believe he has a very rare chromosome mutation that we found out about, and he's also autistic. So if you want to know more about him and how we deal with that, feel free to ask me to make a video about it. That's all for now. I actually have to get ready to go to Grayson's school for a Christmas program. He's going to be a little snowman, so I'm going to get off here, and that's all for now, and I hope you guys got to know me a little bit more. So have a great day. Bye.